Way back before there were rock U's, my dad had lots of shows, and actually, you know, because of the Beatles, probably everybody had a band, right? Did you have a band, Peter?
No.
You had this band.
Oh!
All right, so check this out.
It was only 53 years ago.
So back in 1967, my brother Peter here had a band called the Bad Examples.
No, these guys did.
Oh, you weren't in it?
I was.
Oh, okay.
I was.
But it was their fault.
It was their band, but you were in it. All right. So you got your Vince Bellafiore here, your Tommy Oros on the end, and my brother Peter. They had a band, and they won a big contest.
Yes,
and
America's Got Talent.
No, it was Illinois Has Rock and Roll. I don't know what it was, but you won something, right?
Yes.
And you got a certificate from the governor.
Yes.
And a couple years later, so that was, these three guys were in this band, Bad Examples. And then Dick Gardner here on the bass played with Peter a couple of years later in the, didn't you play in the Wabanzi Jazz Band? And you guys went to Europe and won a bunch of stuff. I mean, seriously, they were an amazing, amazing college jazz band way back in the 70s. So they thought they'd come and play a little, and then I'll play a little. So what you want to start with?
Yes.
Something by
And
Crosby,
also-
Stills, and Nash and Young.
also-
Yeah, what would you like to say?
Richard and Tommy took lessons from Dad 63 years ago.
All right, so they were learning guitar from John Hix 63 years ago.
Helplessly hoping her harlequin hovers nearby, awaiting a word, gasping at glimpses of gentle true spirit, he runs, wishing he could fly high, only to drift at the sound of goodbye. Wordlessly watching, he waits by the window and wonders at the empty place inside. Wordlessly helping himself to her bad dreams, she worries, did he hear a goodbye? Or even hello? They are one person, they are two alone, they are three together, they are for each other. Stand by the stairway, you'll see something certain to tell you. Confusion has its cost. Love isn't lying, it's loose in a lady who lingers, saying she is lost and choking on hello. They are one person, they are two alone, they are three together, they are for each other.
Yeehaw! Oh, yeah.
Oh,
we
yeah.
got to switch a couple guitars. This guitar was my dad's. He played it for, if you took lessons from my dad, he probably was playing this guitar. So I just had Sammy Hubble go through it. It still plays. And then I just gave Uncle Vinny that guitar
Yeah, how about that?
Wednesday. And then Tommy, I had this guitar, and I called Tommy. I said, did your guitar have a trem on it like that and this and that? And he goes, yes. So I said, if you send $1,000 to me. And he did. It was an out-of-state two-party canceled check.
Went through Nigeria.
Yes. Yeah, it was Nigeria.
Yeah, so those 4 instruments right in front of us are about a combined 240 years old. I figured it out.
Almost as old as we are.
When did you get
Yes.
this thing?
You guys are about
1970.
340 years old
Yeah,
combined.
exactly.
Yeah.
He got this in 72.
72.
Yeah.
It's my baby.
He's a real nowhere man, sitting in his nowhere land, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Doesn't have a point of view, knows not where he's going to. Isn't he a bit like you and me? Nowhere man, please listen. You don't know what you're missing. Nowhere man, the world is at your command. He's as blind as he can be, just sees what he wants to see. Nowhere man can you see me at all. Nowhere man, don't worry, take your time, don't hurry, leave it all to somebody else, lend you a hand. He's a real nowhere man, sitting in his nowhere land, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Oh yeah, we gotta do the bow. And now for something completely different. This is actually the song we played at the Battle of the Bands at the Kane County Fair in 1968. And we need extra help, so we brought Lucy along to sing the high parts. The song is called It Could Be We're in Love by the Crying Shames, who were a big Chicago favorite back in the day. So here we go. We're going to give it a go. We haven't done it since 1967 or so. Didn't it seem right to walk along the sand last night and to gaze out at the night through your window? Just the way things are could be reflected in a star, and you could stop to think it could be that we're in love. Could be we're in love. To walk along the sand, you don't have to understand what the world is really like outside your window. Didn't it seem right to walk along the sand last night? Now I stop to think it could be that we're in love. Could be we're in love. Could be we're in love. It could be we're in love.
And I don't want to go. You know I love her so.
Bum, 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 bum.
And I don't want to go. You know I love her so.
Didn't it seem right to walk along the sand last night It could be we're in love.
Thank you. Thanks. Thanks to my brother and his pals. This is so much fun. So happy they came to help us celebrate our 50th thing here. And thanks for indulging us because, well, you know, they're old and it's going to take 20 minutes to get off the stage. So these guys the other day were comparing heart attacks and strokes and all kinds of different procedures. They were having fun.